I'm not one of those moms where today she's turned 4 months. You're clean. Like I'm just saying, I'm gonna rather sleep in, spiral the snollies out. Breast milk is a great remedy to get rid of that. Try not to use unnecessary products that she doesn't need to have in her system. Morning. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, and today she's turned 4 months. Good morning to everybody. Every morning she sleeps in our bed for a little while, around 3. Well, it depends actually what time she tends to get into our bed. But most mornings we are waking up like this with her next to me in bed. Hey? Yes. So I'm just going to feed her now, change her nappy. Hi. Hey. Did you sleep nicely? Every morning my husband makes me hot chocolate. I don't drink coffee in the mornings, and this gets me through the rest of the day. The products I use is the Sudocrem. I use the Sudocrem in the morning after a long night because I don't change her nappy during the night. I find that she sleeps a lot better with me not changing her nappy so frequently. I use Pampers nappy. She's currently wearing a size 2, and I got the Aleo Pampers. And the wet wipes I use is the Huggies Pure 99% Water. I find that these are quite nice. They're very moistured, and they have no fragrance, which is really lovely as well. I'm just going to clean Alethea's nose now. It gets quite congested during the night. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the air or the winter air. I'm not too sure what it is, but I'm going to just clean her nose out quickly with a nasal aspirator, and then I tend to use an earbud. It just works easier just to, spiral the snollies out, and I use a wet wipe just to clean her nose afterwards a bit. And I sometimes tend to put breast milk down her nose as well. I find that really works quite nicely. It does make it a bit stuffy, but breast milk is a great remedy to get rid of that unnecessary, stuff, so that goes straight into her stomach and she doesn't get a nasal drip. We don't want that to happen. So try that out. I do find that works quite well. If I don't use breast milk, I do then use Saline water. I use the Bennets Saline water, but I try not to use unnecessary products that she doesn't need to have in her system. So I try to do everything as natural as possible. You want what's best for your small little babies, There we go, we're all done. Nap number 1. I find that contact naps are the best, and there's quite a few benefits of it. So as soon as she wakes up, we're going to wake up the rest of the house and go from there. Yes. Oh my goodness. She's now gotten to the age where she's starting to make all these interesting screams and noises and talking a lot at this age now. But yeah, this is nappy change number 2 of the day. So this is the Saline nose spray I was talking about that I use if I don't use my own milk. I take this in her, I tend to pack this in her diaper bag most of the time for when we are out and about, just in case she does get a bit of a nose block. This is just easier, obviously, as opposed to using my breast milk. And then once she's ready, I'll go get ready and then go do what needs to be done around the house. Look at me. Oh, look at your head. How beautiful. So I started noticing that her hair was getting like knotty, so I had to buy detangling hair spray because little Miss Muffet's hair was getting so tangled and it was like a rat nest. So I'm finding that like her hair is just becoming so crazy. She was born with a really lot of hair. I actually inserted a picture of what her hair looked like when she was born. Yeah, little Miss Rapunzel. And you know, I have to cut her nails at least once, sometimes twice a week, because her nails are just so, like, they grow so quickly. It's unbelievable. I would highly suggest buying one of these. It's an electrical nail file, and each one of these are for different ages of your baby, which is wonderful. And like, it's already got batteries in, and it's got like a little light when you put it on. Let me show you. So like, if you put it on, it's got a little light as well, if you have to work in the dark or if the lighting is not really great. So this is like for newborn to 3 months, I think, or just newborn, I think. Then this one's 0 to 3. Then this one is 3 plus, something along those lines. I've got the little box in my drawer. I'll have to read through it. But this is definitely a great idea to get, because I noticed when I started cutting her nails. When I cut her nails the first time in the hospital, the nail clippers are not that great at all. Like it's just not good to get. I like snipped her nails slightly. Yeah, it was a bit scary. But I would highly recommend rather getting an electrical nail file. It's so much better than an actual nail clipper. It's quicker, and you know that you're not going to hurt them by cutting their nail too close to the skin surface. So definitely as a must as a new mom. I'm not one of those moms where I'm going to wake up at the crack of dawn before my baby wakes up and get ready for the day. If I could rather catch up on some sleep that I need. So I'm just saying, if I still look like I'm in my pajamas and not ready, my hair's the way it is, it's because I'd rather catch some sleep for my own mental health, as opposed to wake up at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, go and sit somewhere in the sun if you can find sun. Right now we don't have really much sun in the mornings because it's winter. And yeah, like I'm just saying, I'm gonna rather sleep in until she wakes me up at like 6:30. That seems to be her wake up time now. And yeah, I'm not gonna get out of bed earlier than what she is and get ready and, you know, all those things. Like, no, I'm gonna catch up on that much needed sleep. She's doing some tummy time while I'm busy getting dressed. Yeah, you're getting so strong, sweet baby. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So while I do breakfast, I put her in my pram. This is just the Boni pram that I got from Babies R Us. So I can just make my coffee and breakfast. So it's just quicker and easier this way while I leave her inside the pram and do what I need to do quickly. So by the time I eat breakfast, it's already practically lunchtime. So technically it's lunch and breakfast in one. So I'm just having some toast. I'm not really a cereal kind of person, so toast it is. And I'm thinking to have it with some cheese maybe. I don't really want to eat egg because I don't really like egg. So I'm not an egg kind of person. So we're leaving the egg out. I started taking shakes just to boost my body and give me extra nutrients and vitamins that I needed. So I started taking the, it's called Mother's Food by Futerlife, and it's got quite a lot of different benefits. I'll link it down in the description box as well if you are interested in purchasing these. If you are a breastfeeding mama or are struggling to breastfeed, I would highly recommend getting this product. This really helps boost your milk supply, and it actually tastes quite nice. It's not too bad. I don't add any milk or sugar or any of those types of things. I just drink the tea with the water, hot water. And yeah, I tend to drink 2 tea bags, and it's really worked for me.